everyone, thank you for joining me. All right, I'm starting with some diced tomatoes. And I'm going to add some water to that and put it in the pot. A whole can. And then I'm done with that, of course. The lid was giving me a hard time. Now I can just throw that can away. And I gotta get the burner turned on. But now I am going to add some onion powder. And I don't measure. I mean, you can measure if you want, but for me, I just dump in however much I want. And I'm going to add some Italian seasoning. Excuse me. The only time I measure my seasonings, and now I'm going to add some basil. The only time I measure my seasonings is when a recipe calls for a specific measurement. But if it's just me just doing whatever seasonings and however much, I just do whatever. And some salt, but that is optional. And I'll put all this stuff down in the description, but I'll definitely put for the salt, that is optional. Now that has to come to a boil. And as you can see, it has done that. So now I'm going to add some pasta. This is elbow macaroni, but you can add whatever kind you have or want. Let's see. I'm just stirring that in just to get it to not clump up together. And I'm going to add some chickpeas. And as you can see, I'm doing a cup of each of the... Now the chickpeas, even though that came to a cup, that was a whole can of chickpeas. I measured it out to make sure I was doing a cup, but it ended up being the whole can. But my point is if you need more than just a cup, or if you need less, either way, you can do that. And now that just has to boil for 10 minutes. And as you can see, now it is rapidly boiling. I'm scooting you closer so you can see. You just got to stir it up. And you can see how everything is all cooked together. Which I know right now you can mostly just see the chickpeas and the tomato, but pasta's still in there. And now I've got to go drain this. All right, now you can see that I've drained it. And now you see the tomatoes, chickpeas, pasta all in there. And I still have some left for later. And, well, I was getting ready to put some more onion powder, but I just remembered the olives. Now, you can do green or black olives, whatever you like, but I personally like the green olives. So I added that as well. And trying to carefully stir it in together. And this was delicious, you guys. I'll definitely be making this again. Now, I'm going to do the Italian seasoning. I know I grabbed the onion powder at first, but I changed my mind. And you don't have to add these seasonings afterward, but you can if you want, which made it much better. And yes, I did some more basil. Now I just got to stir this up carefully. And there you go. Hope you give it a try. Thanks.